So hi, I'm Rosalina from IT2103. So welcome to my channel. So first, we have here an activity in chapter 9, which is this packet tracer simulation TCP and UDP communication. So the objectives of this packet tracer is to generate network traffic in simulation mode and examine the functionality of the TCP and the UDP protocol. So for the background, this simulation activity is intended to provide a foundation for understanding the TCP and the UDP in detail. Simulation mode provides the ability to view the functionality of the different protocols. So as the data moves through the network, it is broken down into smaller pieces and identified in some fashion so that the pieces can be put back together. So each of these pieces assigned a specific name protocol data unit PDU. And associated with a specific layer, packet tracer simulation mode enables the users to view each of the protocols and associated PDU. The steps outlined below lead the user through the process of requesting service using the various applications available on the client PC. This activity provides the opportunity to explore the functionality of TCP/UDP protocols, multiplexing and functional port numbers in determining which local application requested data or is sending the data. So from the part 1, generate network traffic in simulation mode. So generate traffic to populate the address resolution protocol. So ARP tables. Perform the following tasks to reduce the amount of network traffic viewed in simulation. So then for the first one, perform the following task to reduce the amount of network traffic viewed in the simulation. Then A. Click multi-server and click the desktop command. Desktop tab, then command prompt though. So this is the multi-server, then the desktop, then the command prompt, then enter ping. So ping 192.168.1.255. Then so this will take a few seconds as every device and network respond to multi-server. Then close the multi-server window. Then next is generate web HTTP traffic. So switch to simulation mode. So this is the simulation mode. Then click HTTP client and click the desktop tab web browser. Click the client. Click the FTP client. No. HTTP client. Then click the desktop. Then the command prompt. Then the web browser. Click the HTTP client, then the web browser. Then after that, web browser. In the URL field, enter the 192.168.1. Enter the 192.168.1.254. Then click to go. So envelopes the PDUs will appear in the simulation mode. So as we can see, this is the thing that we enter in this type. So let's proceed to the second one. So minimize but do not close the FTP client configuration window. Minimize. Then after that, so click the FTP client. Where's the FTP client? Then desktop, then command prompt. Desktop, then command prompt. Then what is next? Enter the enter the 19 ping 192.168.1.254. Then enter. So PDUs will appear in the simulation window. So this is the FTP client. So after that, minimize but do not close the FTP client configuration window. So minimize. Then after that, generate DNS traffic. Click DNS client and click the desktop command prompt. Then DNS, then desktop, then command prompt, then this one, so from the DNS we have to enter this, copy, then ping, am I right? Desktop and the command, then paste, then enter, invalid command, let's paste again. So the DNS command will appear in this, which is the DNS client. Then after that, let's proceed to the next one, which is from the, we have to minimize this one. Then generate email traffic. Generate email traffic. Then click email client and click the desktop tab. Email client. Then the desktop. Then the email tool. Email. Then the email tool. Then after the email tool, click compose. Click decompose. Then after decompose, and enter the following two user at multiserver.pt.pt.ttu, then the subject personalize, control copy, then control V, then email body, which is personalize the email, copy, then V, then after that click the send, then minimize but do not close the email client configuration window. So verify the traffic is generated and ready for simulation. So every client computer should have PDUs listed in the simulation panel. So part 2. Examine functionality of the TCP and the UDP protocols. So examine the multiplexing as all the traffic crosses the network. You will now use the capture forward button, the next back button, the simulation panel, and the back button in the simulation panel. So click capture forward once all the PDUs are transferred the switch. So let's see. So as we can see here, click capture forward again to disappear. What do you think happened to them? So as we can see, the other message was on the switch, and the others are on the HTTP client, and the others is in the multi-server. So click capture forward 6 times. All clients should have received a reply note that the only PDF can cross a wire on each direction. Then at a given time, what is this called? So 6 times 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6. So after that, a variety of PDUs appear in the event list. In the upper right pane in the simulation window, why are they so much different colors? So click back 8 times. This should be reset the simulation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then 8. So after that, do not click reset simulation anytime during this activity. If you do, will need to repeat the steps in part 1. So examine HTTP traffic as client's communication with the server. So filter the traffic that is currently displayed to display only HTTP and TCP PDUs. Filter the traffic that is currently displayed. So click the edit filters and toggle the show all none on the checkbox. So edit filters. The next one is show all none. Then select HTTP and TCP. HTTP and the TCP. Click anywhere outside the edit filters. Then After that, the visible event should now display the HTTP and the TCP PDUs. So, yan. So, click capture forward, hold your mouse above each PDU until you find one that originates from HTTP plugin and click the PDU envelope to open it. So, this one. So, after that, record the screen port desk port sequence num acnum values what is in written field to the left of the window field. So close the PDU and click the capture forward until the PDU returns to HTTP client with a check mark. So this is the check mark. So click the PDU envelope and select inbound PDU. So this inbound PDU details, then how are the port sequence number different than before? Then there is a second PDU of a different color which HTTP client has prepared to send multi-server. This is the beginning of the HTTP communication. Then click the second PDU envelope and select outbound PDU details. Outbound PDU details. So click back until the simulation is reset. From the step 3, examine the FTP traffic as the clients communicate with the server. So in the simulation panel, change edit filters to display on FTP and TCP. So simulation panels, edit filters, HTTP and TCP, then click capture forward, hold your cursor above each PD until you find one originates from FTP. So same as the first one, which is from this HTTP. Click the PDU envelope and select inbound PDU details. Wait. So we go from the FTP. So record, then click PDU, click the outbound, then close the PDU and click capture forward until a second PDU returns to the FTP client. The PDU is in different color. Then in the simulation panel, this is same as the first one. The simulation panel, in the examine email traffic, client communicate with the server. The simulation panel, change edit filters to the display on the POP3 to SMTP and TCP. So simulation panel, edit filters to what that POP3, SMTP TCP, SMTP, then TCP, then the POP3, this, then after that, click the capture file cursor above each PDU. Then click the inbound details tab and scroll down to the last section of transport layer protocol to traffic use. Then again record, then close the PDU, click the capture file until the PDU returns to the email client with the check mark. Same as the last one. Then examine the use part form of the server. To see the TCP active session, perform the following steps in quick succession. So switch back to real-time mode. Then real-time mode. Then click multi-server and click the tab command multi-server. Then the desktop tab command prompt. Desktop command prompt. Then enter the netstat command with the protocols listed from the left column. So netstat, netstat, then this is the protocol, local address, the foreign state. Then repeat the netstat command several times until you see the only one session still established for which service the connection still open. So again, netstat. So I think that's all for this chapter. So thank you for watching.